Righto guys, we thought this would be the perfect opportunity to run through John's new toy. Just at the start of the telly track, so no better place to explain what this thing's all about. Been getting heaps of comments, heaps of questions being sent through, so Jono, what have we got?
Well mate, we got a 2014 Argo XTI 8-wheeler with tracks. Tracks are optional extra, so I was lucky enough to bought this one second hand and it come with the tracks.
It's a beast, isn't it?
It is, mate, yeah. Purpose-made vehicle, as we know, we're learning.
Yep.
Every track we're learning.
You might have seen in some of our previous videos down at the Hand River, had it out in the swamp. This thing just eats it up, fantastic. Get to them tight tracks with deep wheel ruts, probably not as good. Without, well, we haven't tried it with the tracks either, have we?
No, but without the tracks, mate, it wasn't in its element, just beached.
Yeah.
Yep.
But,
can't even say diffed out. It's got no diffs.
No, that's right. Yeah, just bellied out,
bellied
I suppose.
Out, yeah. Bellied out, yeah.
So what have you done to it since you got it, mate?
Given it a good clean up, done a few frame repairs.
Yeah, no, that's right, that was a bit rusty.
Yeah, the whole lot around was, Rick, so I replaced that
as
what, same size, 50x50 mould steel
Yep.
tube, and added a, it's not a roll bar, just a bit of protection from a brush bar and that, so.
Yep.
And yeah, made some swing out doors, so, which are easily removed.
What was the idea of them?
Well, mate, we didn't know where we were going to end up.
Yeah.
I was going to be croc bait, so yeah, nah. But safety first,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
right.
mean? Very low in the water if it was in the water, so you got no protection, mate.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Max tracks on the back, just as extra and a bit of protection, and also boards to stopping a gear from falling out.
Absolutely, mate.
Yeah, so working many purposes there.
Yeah.
So Max tracks are great. Yep. As you said, tracks, the tyres, they amaze me. So what PSI you said you're running these?
Okay, without the tracks, Rick, they're 3.5 PSI. Maximum is 10 PSI with all they will take. So it's a bit deceiving. The front wheels are different diameter to the centre and to the rear.
Yep.
It's on the tracks with that Pro Shank and all and stuff like that. With the tracks, a little bit higher PSI to hold the tracks in place.
Yep.
But I think I'll run about 6.5 on average at the moment.
It's nearly nothing, eh? It's
No, it's nothing, mate. It's incredible.
Yep. Going around the front. So you got a winch on there. That's the one that you bought with it.
Yeah, factory fitted winch, wired into a onboard dash control.
Yep. It's cool. Makes it easy. And we have used it a few times on the track, so it's been real good.
I'm glad it was in there, mate.
Yeah, it'd be lost without it,
Absolutely.
for sure. Yep. What else have you done to it, Jono?
That's about it, mate. Apart from it's a standard Argo, XTI.
Yep. You put a board in the back here?
Oh,
platform?
board, yeah. For our packing boxes, sit perfect there, so you can store. Actually, underneath that, we've got a ground anchor. Well, went down the east side, so in case we've got bog, nothing to pull off and that. So.
For those that don't know what a ground anchor is, it's basically like a boat anchor, but for a four-wheel drive or buggy or whatever you might have. You put it out in the sand in front of you, and then you can winch off that if you haven't got a tree or anything to winch off, basically.
It's peace of mind, haven't it?
Yeah, absolutely. When you're out in the middle of nowhere and you've got nothing to winch off, that could be a saviour. Yep.
But they're quite different from the brand new Argos. Like this is a commercial machine, so it's actually wider, physically bigger.
Yep.
Physically more structural in the chassis and that. So it's a tank.
It is. It's like a tank, isn't it?
It's a tank.
Yep. I like the feature with the steering, where you can slide it left, right, centre.
Yes, mate. I'm guessing, but the purpose is that I guess in your water by yourself, so you can balance out the vehicle.
Yep.
So you sit in the centre, obviously, so the more buoyancy would be. Yeah.
If you're on your own, you're in the centre.
If you're on your own,
if you've got two people, you can go either left or right, whatever suits. Yep.
On land, the capacity is for 6 adults, and in water 4 adults. So they're
pretty good.
Quite a capable vehicle like that.
We also grabbed a little electric motor as well, because you did test it before we went away, just in a dam, just quickly. Not a lot of forward propulsion, so we got a little electric outboard that we can chuck on the back and just help it along if need be.
Yeah, do about 5 k's an hour in water in perfect conditions.
Which is not so good if you've got a 6 k an hour.
Oh, mate.
Upstream run.
It wouldn't do it, mate. So, but they're not designed for open water, obviously. This for crossing dams, creeks, and that. As we said, purpose-built vehicle. It's not for everyone, and it has its limits. Like people say, that'll go anywhere. Well, they don't.
Yeah. They go a long way, but yeah, it's not everywhere.
That's right, mate. That's like every vehicle. It's got its limits, so quite happy with it.
Yep. You got a tow hitch on the back, so you can tow a little trailer with them if you need be, or tow someone else out with a rear hitch. So that's good.
Yeah, it's about 800 kilos it will tow. So that's nothing to sneeze at.
Like all our buggies we take away, we put limited rego on them just so we can cross roads and that sort of stuff. So that's always good. But what I do like is the amount of storage you got in the back of that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, underneath the boards, mate, it's filled up. So we can get jerry cans on the back as we've had on, our storage boxes, so it's quite a useful space.
Yeah, we stack heaps of plastic boxes on there so we can put all the gear in, keep it dry, keep it dust free. It's been serving us well. What are you going to do, any extra bits when we get back?
Yeah, I reckon I will, mate. I want to upgrade the winch, get a bit more powerful winch and brace it a bit more. I will think about putting the rack somewhere over the top so you can put your swags up top. Just more room to store.
So you don't have to strap everything to get to the stuff on the bottom every time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably put brush bars from the roof rails down to the corner bull bar.
Yep.
So it'll brush away those trees that flick on you all the time.
Sure. Maybe a light bar or a set of spotties or
Oh,
something?
definitely, yeah. No, they're on the list too.
Yep.
Light bars and spotlights and that.
And I think I could even find our boys to chuck a solar panel on the roof too, eh? And
Mate, scones got burnt, so that wouldn't go astray.
yeah.
Yeah.
Solar panel on the roof, charge an extra battery. You can always chuck a fridge in here and a bit more charging gear for the camera guys as well.
Yeah. Also with the XCIs, it's full dash instrumentation. So you've got your tacho, you've got your speedo, you've got your voltmeter, your temp gauge. So it's fantastic like that. You can keep an eye on everything that you've got as you're going along. And it's high and low range. Turns on itself, mate, in low range, locks up one side. So it's perfect for low speed in and out of bushes and trees and that. Like it'll steer through anything.
Being the skid steer, I've seen it pretty handy when you can just turn on the spot too, which is one advantage over having such as the Can-Am. So that's pretty cool.
Unbelievable, mate, like that. So, but all around, mate, it's a purpose vehicle. Very happy what it's done.
John's little swing outdoors he's made. They said they'll just lift off. Yeah. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed the walk through the Johno's Argo. You're going to see plenty more of this coming up.
In Exploring Off the Grid.
Exploring off the grid. Yeah.